All right, good news. I remembered to hit record today. So, got all three trades recorded and they were all winners. So, we're going to break them down. Overall, it was a bit slower of a day. So, I really can't complain with where I ended up on the day, considering it was just really grindy and slow. And I kind of had to really push to get my trades in today. But overall, pretty happy with. So, we're going to break them down in this video. Let's go, let's trade.
Hey guys, are you tired of using the same old stock market scanner and getting the same old results? Add some intensity to your trading with the Intensity Stock Watch Scanner. The intensity indicator is the only predictive price action indicator that alerts before significant reversals, allowing trade management with unprecedented timing and accuracy. Now with this exclusive link and code GDTISW, you can get 20 to 30% off every month on your subscription. It's time to finally get the results you've been looking for and intensify your trading with the Intensity Stock Watch Scanner.
All right, first trade today was here on VERU on VERU. I go ahead and get short here. 100 shares at 16. Very light on the shares on this one because I did have to do locates, which were, I believe, $1.50 per 100 shares. So whenever I have to do that, I generally take it easy just because I don't like paying extra for shares. But I'm in here 100 shares short at 16 and not really going to look for a ton out of this unless it starts to rip and I have to get a little bit more shares on the locates, which I could have done. But I started just with this 100 and we'll see what it does. So a few minutes goes by and I saw where that bottom wick of that last candle got in. I was like, you know what, I'll just put them out here at 1575. Just looking for a very small win, but at least get some kind of win on the day when everything else was looking pretty slow. We had the inflation numbers coming out, so the market started way down and then started kind of slowly grinding, recovering up, which always makes it a little bit harder to get those nice pops because a lot of things are coming off the bottom. But either way, I was sitting here in VERU with the order out at 1575, just waiting to see if we can get a nice quick little flush down there. And there it is. It flushes down quickly, and I'm all out for plus $25. So extremely small win to start the day, but hey, it's $25 more than I had at the morning time. All right, a little bit later on is BEKE, BEKE. This one's coming up. You can see it's starting to hit on the scanner, only into the 10s here on the scanner right below me. So I'm going to look for a little bit more here if we can push up towards the 1550s through the 1540s at least here on BEKE. So I'm watching it and level 2 reading a lot on this one, just kind of watching how they're stacking on the bid and the ask and what the volume's like, watching the time and sales, just the colors there, what it's doing. So I'm watching it here as it gets into the 1540s and it's starting to stall here for just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start 200 shares short here at 1544 and not going to add on this one unless it gets up through like the 1565s towards 1570. So at least double share size from the first one. But here we go. We're now coming back down almost immediately after, and I'm not looking for a ton here, just looking for this move under 1530. But if I see it starting to get held up, which is getting held up here at 1527, I'm going to click the button. I get filled all out at 1528, and just adding another small win today of $32. But hey, now up to 57 on the day, and we'll see if we can find one more. And I am going to find one more. It's here in RYTM, and I actually put a order out ahead of time just in case it gave me one of those really quick pop and drops here on RYTM. I didn't want to miss it, so I put an order out for 300 shares to short at 798 on this one. And really, I could have even gone bigger share size on this one. I really liked this one because it's coming up towards that whole number at 8, and it had the 200 moving average overhead at 850, which would have been the first ad spot. And then if I had to go from there up into 9, because then that would have been another whole number. So I didn't expect it to do that kind of move, but that was the kind of the plan if it did. So it's coming up into the 790s here. My order's still sitting there at 798. I'm actually watching it here, and I clicked the button to cancel because I thought we were about to get a little pop through 8, but it filled me before it canceled. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. It was just a difference of a few cents there anyway. So in 300 shares short here at 798. Several minutes goes by, about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm looking to get back down under 780, and I'll be looking to take a partial on this one. 200 shares I'll look to take off if we can get under 780. So watching the bid here as it gets down towards 780, and once again I'm going to look for it to break under and then see if it can flush at all. If not, I'll look to click the button and get the fill. It's stalled there, so I click the button and I get the fill at 780, but at least I left myself with another 100 shares here in case this wanted to go a little bit further this time. So still sitting with the 100 shares when it comes in, gets this little pop here back up towards the highs, but there wasn't a ton of volume on this, so I was thinking maybe this is just a little pop before I move higher, so I'll kind of wait and see what it does, and then it gets stuffed back down immediately. So I'm looking for under 770 on the remaining 100 shares if we can get those down, and we'll see if it can get there. So just watching the level 2 once again. Here comes 770. It hits it exactly. Can it get under there? It's under. I click the button. I get the fill at 770, and I'm all out for $64 and up 121 on the day. So I'll take that. RYTM, definitely the best trade of the day here, and that was it. But up $121 on a really slow day like this, I can't complain at all, especially coming off of yesterday, and I remembered to hit record, so 2 good days in a row, even though they kind of had to grind into them, didn't have any like massive great trades, just a couple of little ones, but that just goes to show you what you can do just stacking up small wins. You can still put up decent days, and obviously that's all dependent on what your levels are with money, but I'll take 121 and move on and go to bed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.